Hey gang, we're at a cemetery called Holt, H-O-L-T, Holt Cemetery in New Orleans, and after watching the Ernest Bullock photographer episode, I thought it would be interesting to come here to show where a lot of his subjects were buried. This is a pauper cemetery. It's still in active use today, but back from the 1800s, the Storyville prostitutes and basically anyone who didn't have money was buried here. And the way it worked out is you don't, and I think it's still like this today, you don't have to pay for the grave, the dirt, as long as you maintain it. And we know how that works after the second or third generation. So let's take a walk through here. They say that you can see bones sticking up, so we'll keep our eyes open. We're not looking for that, but sad to say, it's in pretty bad disrepair. And there are a lot of volunteers that are helping, trying to fix things. I know that New Orleans, I think it was 2018, put almost $500,000, $450,000 into repairs here. People are literally side to side. It's going to be very difficult to walk between graves. We're going to have to really watch our footing here. And we'll see what we see. Wow. Well, we're in the front section here, and there's a big oak tree. I think we'll go under that. We'll go check it out in there. Boy, I've never seen. Now, this is, I think, the only cemetery where people are buried actually in the ground. I mean, we see some step graves here, and everything is, most of it's homemade. You don't have a lot of professional burials here. You don't have professional headstones. There are a few, but most of them are made by the families. Now, interestingly, the word Holt means dead in Hungarian. Also, there's a Germanic meaning, small wood or grave trees. But yeah, it was 1879 when they started bringing people here. The paupers, those with no money. They said that the funeral processions, when they came through, they went around. They went around the city. They didn't come through the city. They were embarrassed by this. Boy, this oak tree has to be hundreds of years old. It's got to be 6 feet to 7 feet in diameter at the bottom. We're right next to the college, Delgado. I'll tell you one interesting story. There was a young woman going to school there, and I guess she was a witch, and she would come here and collect the bones. And again, we got to keep our eyes open here. Even recently, you'll see the bones sticking out of the ground. Well, she was collecting them, and she would bring them home, and she'd have rituals, and then she put them on Facebook. So guess what happened? She got caught pretty quickly. They kicked her out of school here at Delgado. Sent her packing. The dead are buried in wood caskets here, and the reason they do that is so that they deteriorate. They become part of the earth very quickly, of course, knowing that there's flooding. There are some locally well-known people here, jazz musicians, blues musicians from the early days. Babe Stovall, I don't know where his grave is. In fact, I couldn't really find any of them, but Charles Bolden is another one who goes way back. They say he is the one who kind of invented or formulated jazz. I believe he played the clarinet in a bold style. They are the battered remains of Robert Charles. He was in the center of the 1900 New Orleans race riot. He was here, but they dug him up and they incinerated him. There is an incinerator here. We'll look for that. Saw a picture of it right in the middle of the cemetery. Yeah, let's start heading this way. Here's a concrete block. Looks like a veteran. So some are maintained. Floyd Jackson Sr., World War II, passed 13 years ago or so. Thank you for your service. Here's a mom, Tanya Brown, and her name, it's just stickers. Now look at this. A lot of this where the graves, the coffin of course collapsed and the ground just sinks in and fills. You have to really watch out for those, and some of those are mush. And I was talking to the guy here, and he said occasionally the foot does go down right up to the thigh, to the body. So you gotta really watch out. You know, I really expected worse. I mean, it looks bad, guys, but considering everything, and considering everything that we have seen around the country, it's not bad. I mean, everyone's dramatizing, oh, a bone. I mean, that's bad. Another veteran here. But you can see that the people here in New Orleans, God bless them, they're trying. I mean, you compare this to Sweet Olive, Baton Rouge. This seems to be at least cared for. Now here's a big trench. I think this is a drainage, like a drainage ditch. Not going to go across there. Let's go this way. There is no way to not step on graves here. There are many unmarked. You're just basically trying to stay between these surrounds, these steps, if you will. Poor man's step grave. Look at this, you can just see, I don't know if it'll show up on camera, but all here, oh my gosh, even where I'm standing, there's just all huge divots where the ground has collapsed into the wooden caskets. Coffins and caskets, of course, even today, they're wooden caskets so that they collapse. This goes down like 2 feet here. I do not want to go down into a internment. Let's go this way. Oh boy. Literally have to try to step over where you think they are. All right, we're on safe ground now. I think what I'll do is walk over here on this, stay on the pavement for a little bit. Yeah, a lot of ghost hunters come here, I guess, the paranormals. We have a paranormal channel. Get back to it maybe in spring. Can't do everything. Got to keep my eye on the ball, Faces of Forgotten. So there's a new internment. No marker. There's another one to the left of it with some roses. There's a nice stone there for Patrick Goings. Passed in 2019, so you can see, very recent. I see a lot of veteran graves that appear to be forgotten. Monroe and Evelyn Watson and Dolly Ballard Parker being remembered. Winston Gabriel Correa passed in 83. Thank you for your sacrifices, sir. And there's a rooster way down there. He's hiding. He's hiding behind the pole, I think. Ah, there he is. I wonder what is going on here. So we have a very old surround with what appears to be a new internment. They may be burying family members on top of family members, or it just may be more dirt. I don't think so. I think that's recent. A recent internment. I wonder if this is a child here. Pink. No marker other than this. Ah, this is David Johnson. It looks like 2017. The crows. Very smart birds. Probably one of the smartest birds. And they stick together. Oh, there's the incinerator. Look at that. Let's go check that out. And let's stay over here. Again, I'm trying to be very careful not to... Oh boy, see, you can't help it. Oh my gosh, look at who we got coming. Hey there, how are you doing? Are you guarding the dead? He's pretty, isn't he? Oh, he doesn't look too happy. I'll use my camera to as a shield. This is his territory. Now I know roosters, they can be a little aggressive. And they can use that dew claw in the back. We're gonna have to watch our back here, guys. Our wildlife moment. I guess he just had to show me who's boss. All right, buddy, you own this place. So look at that big cast iron door. So they would cremate the people right here, huh? Look at that. Oops. See how high I can hold this. Keeping my eye on Mr. Rooster. Interesting tie bar up here, holding the walls together. That's under tensile force. And you have angle iron here at the corners, so this apparently was about to fall down. Oh, here he comes. He thinks I'm somebody else because I came around the corner. All right. You know who I am. Look at this little oven. I suppose this was for. All right, are we going to have a confrontation here or what? I want to go that way. Okay, we're friends now. You go that way, I will go this way. Watch out for the roosters here, guys. Alright, oh boy, look at this, terrible. Now, I haven't been actively staring for bones, but there's a good chance you all may have seen some in the 4K. Oh, this is sad. Alright, this is probably his nest, or where all his little chickens are. Or hens, I should say. So we're not going to go any farther in this direction. I think this is his keep. Loving memory of Michael Stewart. He was born in 1958. And September, let's see, 2000, I think it's 10. Well, we have a friend here who is sticking with us. But I'm going this way now. We'll see if he follows. I don't think so. I think he wants me out of here. So we will oblige. We will oblige. Here he comes. He's following me. I think we have a new friend. I don't know. Maybe he'll follow me all the way out of here. The Spanish moss. He's still following us. I don't want a dew claw on my ankle. Let me tell you, that'll cut you bad. But we're friends. We're friends. Some beautiful artwork I see up here on a slab for a woman. Maria Lawrence. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Nice artwork. Beautiful. Sign of the Weblos, at least from Boy Scouts. I'm sure there's a meaning for that I'm not remembering. Passed in 2018, yeah. Well, I'm here with my rooster friend, Cock-a-doodle-doo. And I'm going to end it here with our buddy. All right, everybody, stay with me for the next one. See you later. I got to get out of here.